Now, once we have that done, we'll go and design, and we'll do a drawing sheet from drawing. Full assembly, yeah, that's fine. Click OK. Just like you've done all these other drawing sheets. That's definitely our front view. I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna leave it that size for now. And I'm gonna go ahead and change the visible edge here. Visible edges, not the hidden. I don't want to see the hidden stuff. Click OK. Projected views are standard projected views. Here, here, and here. This top one over here, we need to change that view. We need to edit that view to shaded. So up here, we did section views before. And create a section view. And we're going to create a section view of this part. What we want to do is we want to click on this corner here and this corner here. And then click the check mark. And then place it. That was easy enough. So I click section view, then I select the face or the view. Click on this top corner here, this corner here, and then check mark.
What are, like, in the drawing view, what are the settings we have for those sections?
Really, the only reason we're doing this is so we can correctly dimension the holes and hole locations. If you want to, you could double click here and change the scale if you feel like. Right now it's set to 1:1 or 100%. You could do 1.25. Just type in 1.25. And it made everything just a little bit bigger. If you feel like it's a little small. Up to you. All right, dimensions. So what do we need to make sure we dimension here? If you follow my dimension sheet here, you follow this drawing sheet and you put everything that's on this drawing sheet on yours, you'll be good to go. So the one thing I want to make sure you know how to do is this: put a hole note. Instead of clicking dimension and doing this, right? We want to actually get the dimensions of the hole. Oh, where are you? Maybe if I under text. Oh, that's what I want. Thank you so much. So this little thing right here, hole and thread note, that symbol threw me off. That's different. Hole and thread note, that's what you want. So if you click on this little thing right here, and then you click on the hole, 4 times 0.23 depth of 0.4. So that gives you a lot of information about these holes, yes? Now, let's go ahead and fix this problem. 0.23, that's not what we put in the computer. What do we put in the computer?
0.226.
0.226. So right now I need to change this. So I'm going to right click on it. Or not. Double click. Yeah, not right click. Sorry. Double click on it. Where's precision? Why is precision not on here? Because it's not technically a dimension. Come on, do better. Okay, well, never mind. You're gonna have to just type it in instead of point. Symbol 0.226. So unfortunately, we do have to go in and edit that for the whole notes. I don't know if there's a way to set the precision separately. Once again, not as familiar with this as I am with others. So you may have to do the precision on your own. But the only other thing we have to do here now, and I can slide this around maybe. Now the only thing I have to do is go through and do normal dimensions. And once again, I know that this will come up if I double click. Here's where I was talking about precision. Primary precision should be 0.123 to give you 3 decimal places. Was it 3 or 4? 336. Must have typed it in wrong. Or the angle's off slightly, which is fine. And to really do it right, if I really wanted to do it right, you got to change the precision on all of these. There might be a way to set your standard precision, like your default precision, but for whatever reason, it's not. And don't worry if these numbers come out slightly different. It has to do with the angled surface, that's all. If we're really doing it right, we want to use the center marks for these holes, that little plus sign tool. You go in with the plus sign, you click on each hole, and it gives you center marks. That's really what we need to do there. And then the rest of it is you just dimension this front like normal, these two like normal. But this was the most important part, learning how to do an auxiliary view so you get a true dimension. You would have a lot of trouble, watch this. You'd have a lot of trouble dimensioning this. That top hole is not 0.19 from this edge. It's 0.335 or 334 or 6 or whatever it was. Like I said, all these end in 4, don't worry about that. But look at the discrepancy. If I dimension these holes using the top view, everything's wrong. That's why we have to have an auxiliary view. Foreshortening is what it's called. Hint, hint for the exam. You don't have a back view.
Yeah.
So how do we solve that?
You select the parent view and
I'll do you one better. Since you're not going to dimension this, well, here, let's do this. We're going to put it, we're going to slide this guy. We'll put this guy right here. You know what? Really, if we're being super technical, we want to be super appropriate. And we're going to put it over here. And I can go through and just go to base view. And that's my base view, but I want to rotate it, right? That's not the right view. So I'm going to click front. I'm going to click, if that's my front, then it's my left side view. I lost it somehow. It's way over here. I can't get it to click OK. Ooh, yep. So I'm gonna put it here. It's a little bit smaller than it needs to be. So I'm gonna double click. And I gotta get rid of all that. I gotta get rid of all that madness. What's that madness right there? Why does that look so cluttered? The hidden lines. So we got to get rid of those hidden lines. Oh, that's beautifully and clean now. I want to change my scale to 1.25 to match the other scale. And it's not perfectly lined up because I didn't pull it. You know, that's one way to do it. Here, let's do it the other way. Like Aubrey said, you can go here and you can project views and just pull it to the left to get your back view. Now, you see this little dotted circle on the outside? That is because it's threaded. So how do we do this? We're going to pull our thread note again. Then use your thread note again. Click on the hole and look at all that information it gives you. Fantastic. Click on the bottom hole. Fantastic. Matter of fact, I would say this bottom hole needs to be modified slightly. Well, both of them have the wrong precision. What was the diameter of the hole? Anybody remember? No, the back holes. Oh, they were number 8, right? So don't worry about changing the diameter. But this bottom one actually isn't a depth of 0.4. It is THRU. Because it went all the way through.